Welcome back to the channel, Sergeant JDOG here, and this episode we are going to be talking about different types of grips that you can use when playing FPS games, MMOs, whatever, but just different styles that people use to get different types of accuracy, control, things like that. And I'll explain the difference between these two different types of mice as well. Okay, so the first one that you're seeing here is the Roccat Cone XTD. This is probably the best fingertip grip mouse that I've found so far, purely due to the thumb recess that's on the side, and the layout. It's extremely comfortable. Anyway, I'll quickly go over the three main types of grips. Basically, first off we have the palm grip, where you rest your palm on the back of the mouse. It's the most relaxed style of grip that you can find. So it's basically back of the palm on the back of the mouse, and all 5 fingers, or 4 fingers and a thumb, resting on the mouse itself. And this is what players who usually like to have extended periods of gaming tend to use when it's a more relaxed type of manner. So say you're in a vehicle or something like that. I'd recommend you guys trying out the palm grip if that's the style of gameplay that you enjoy. The next is the claw grip. Basically, with the claw grip, you're putting a lot more pressure on the 2 small muscles in your fingers, and you'll get fatigued relatively quickly. But the positive side to this is the fact that you can actuate the triggers and everything a lot quicker. It does feel very, very awkward initially if you're progressing from a palm grip to a claw grip, but you know, give it an hour or so and you'll kind of get used to it. The main grip that I'm using at the moment is the fingertip grip, and this is basically where you have none of your palm on the mouse. You are basically just holding the mouse with the 5 points of your fingertips, and this allows for fine motor adjustment. This, in a lot of the videos that I've been uploading where you see those twitchy shots where it's basically half a quick scope and the shot's already made and it's usually a headshot, that is what is good about the fingertip grip. I use a higher DPI for that, so let's say about 1000 to 1200 DPI, and this is good for anyone who's a fan of playing a very, very aggressive role. Say aggro recon, or you're running around with a shotgun, or anything like that. I'd recommend you guys trying out the fingertip grip. Okay, let's quickly talk about the 2 different mice that we have here. So first off we have the Roccat Cone XTD. This is my new mouse. I've had it for about a month now, and it has a weight system in the back of it, and it's got an on-the-fly DPI adjustment setting, which is absolutely fantastic. So if you're in a vehicle, then change to infantry, you can kind of just adjust your settings on the go. Really, really easy. Whole bunch of different color options, but the main thing is the recessed thumb in the side. This allows, especially if you're using a fingertip grip style, basically this allows for a higher level of control, and the surface that is actually coated on it prevents any sort of like finger grease or anything from forming. So if you are in the middle of like a competitive match or just a really good round, you don't have to worry about your fingers slipping, which is one of the main things I noticed about the Death Adder. This is a 3.5 G Death Adder. I've got a 2013, but I lent it to a mate because he's trying to get back into the PC. Anyway, the Death Adder is probably the best for people who prefer, let's say, claw grip style gaming and palm grip. It's an extremely comfortable mouse, but something that you want to use if you're a little bit more relaxed in your approach. For people that are hyper aggressive, I'd recommend the Cone XTD. It's just absolutely amazing. And try out the fingertip grip, guys. Like, as far as I can tell, it's just absolutely fantastic. And all you need to really do is just practice. Practice, practice, practice. Refer to a couple of the videos, like be it the quick scope and drag shot tutorial. Do that, set up some of your own targets, try it out, let me know in the comments section down below what sort of grip you're using and what sort of grip you'd like to use, and how you're feeling with the transition from, let's say, a palm grip to a fingertip or a claw grip. whether you've noticed any improvement in your aim or anything like that, because these are things that I just like to know to help you guys improve with your game. If there's any other information I can find, I'll upload another video on it. But yeah, this is just like a general overview so you guys can get the feel of what types of grips there are, what styles I use, what sort of gear I use. The surface that I'm using is it's kind of like a soft Corsair mat, but I do alternate between that and a hard surface. But at the end of the day, the surface that you're gaming on is purely personal preference. Same with the peripherals. These are the two that I'm using, these are the two that I've found the best results with, and these are the two that I would recommend, because I've tried a whole bunch of different mice, and out of everything, these are definitely worth your money. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and yeah guys, I will see you next time. Sergeant JDOG, out.